today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over first and 10.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
And what he's thinking about right now is first down, let's find a way to make a big play. Because when you get a sudden change situation and that defense has to rush onto the field unexpectedly, you might catch them having a defensive breakdown or not quite prepared.
And it was really sudden after the first play picked off. After the interception, here's Jackson throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to.
And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Dixon. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 39, Mayfield. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
First down.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
The end result was brute force on brute force. But think about everything that's going on if you're playing defensive tackle. You're dealing with at least one blocker across from you, trying to deal with him, shed him, and maybe even a second one before you have to try and make the tackle on the big guy.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. They're going to find his running back. It's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. On 3rd and short, it's Dixon. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Like a freight train there. Derek Nottie with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mayfield. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. 3rd down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Okay, I'm not so great at math, but I just looked over at our statistician, Marvin, and he signaled to me 5 for 5 to get things started here on this opening drive. Where I come from, that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. Now, what do you do defensively to adjust? And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. Win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that 1st round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 51 yards, and a touchdown. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense, which means you can play complementary football as well. Throw the play action, get it out to the wide receivers, because they should have some open space, because the defense will key on him.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. A throw on the money there to Doolin. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback and his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now...
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. Nice job of polishing off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Their own 26-yard line.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders. That
guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now a man open down the middle of the field. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and
Dixon running from the shotgun. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Now Dixon.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
47-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Open man Hamler, that's complete.
Mayfield.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup.
From the gun, Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Black. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down.
It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that poster out there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. They'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
The ball carrier.
Chris Jones on the stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Complete to number
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos have retaken the lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a Denver touchdown.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Edwards-Helaire. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Mahomes firing complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, Mahomes on the move to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Giving 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have tied it, and they can take the lead with the extra point. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. KJ Hamler returning it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Hamler on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's the throw dropped off to his fullback. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chiefs.
Mayfield with it once more. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson. Over the middle, complete. That's Black. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
To number 89.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And the Broncos first down.
Oh, that was dangerous.
Jackson's pass.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On 1st and goal, Dixon. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they had scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The KC offense and Clyde Edwards-Helaire getting the ball back here. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Me and you all day, all day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now here's Mahomes. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this one complete to Doolin. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down. Buying time to his left, and he's going to keep it here. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
They're on 31-yard.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Jackson. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. So they got the deal done, and now he can just focus on football. He's got that behind him. Family not going anywhere, staying put. He can focus on football.
And I like how you mentioned the family, because that's a huge part of it, because everyone needs to be happy and comfortable. And, you know, while this process was going on, people had to be wondering, especially within his own crew, are we going to have to move? Are we going to have to change things? Not anymore. They get to stay where they're comfortable and familiar.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Number 88, incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission.
And the Broncos first down.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL.
An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Hamler now to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were victorious over the Chargers last week, and now they work with a lead again here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Dixon. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
36 on the carry.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Mayfield. His throw incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On 3rd down, Jackson, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch. One-handed, I might add, to pick up a 1st down.
I was going to say, on 3rd down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the 1st. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with Dixon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Now on 1st, Dixon again. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Yeah, the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I haven't.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Complete.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos push further out in front.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Mahomes now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast, and a big sack. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there is just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a...
Down the numbers, there he goes. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown, Denver.
A big play there. 69 yards. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Patrick Mahomes sacked.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 14.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Mahomes lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not pretty well usually.
That shit is fucking classic.
That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Yeah. Huh?
Brandon McClellan the kickoff for Denver.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
No.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone.
It's me, your big brother.
So now here are the Chiefs.
TB.
Offense makes their way back
What's happening, player?
field. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
That's my junior, so
I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner.
that's really something coming to me, so I can understand that.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off.
No, worked to that.
Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. It's downfield as well.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. He is going to find Hill here. And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the 1st down.
Rules be
so from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, they certainly haven't been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
You read them all.
And he stopped immediately there.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Show them. Hope you got some weed. You know it's supposed to snowstorm.
Shit, y'all niggas just reminded me I need to re-up.
It's about to be a big ass snowstorm.
That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Started for it,
Chiefs 1st down, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
It snowed all the way through till Friday. And then we get more. We get more snow Monday.
Mahomes gonna throw.
No, that's 100% chance on that shit.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum.
Yo,
yeah, it probably don't stick though.
Right
yo, if Texas got fucking snow, you know we about to get it, bro.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
Yeah.
It's negative 20 degrees in Minneapolis. So we about to catch that shit.
Sometimes it's hard to
I'm just trying to finish this week.
There are times this game is about patience, isn't it?
I just gotta wait for my paycheck to come in. That's the only shit
that may get him going.
I was just going to say,
I feel
maybe
like
that
that shit
gives him a
not
little
gonna
juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones
Nah,
always think to
it is,
themselves,
but
just hang in there.
I don't want that
Just
shit to
one
come
big
next
carry
Friday,
away
yo.
from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he'll go
Will
down,
say
and
that's how
that'll
it's
do
looking,
it for
because
the
everybody
third
else should
quarter
be
of
able to
action.
like 5
We're
days.
back now in
They should
KC.
be.
It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4.
But I'm not with that.
Second down and 4.
I need my shit by at least Tuesday.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the
It's an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Like, nigga, if you can't find talking about
first and 10 at the 18.
mail's gonna be delayed because of hiring and people taking off and all that bullshit, fuck that.
Derek Nottie on the
Hire more niggas.
a gain of 5.
That's it. I mean, I respect the fact some people don't want to work in a pandemic, but at the same time, it's a bunch of niggas who don't have no problem working during a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Hire them niggas.
From the gun, Mayfield, and it's incomplete. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys.
Shit, I can
right
find
around
them
20
5 or
or
6
under that
niggas
if
that'll
they were gonna
come
have
take
a
that
chance.
little
It was
mail
evident
job
pretty
and
early
shit.
on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time.
Hey, yo, Dre.
Remember
Remember when Antonio was working at the post office? Woo! Nigga was showing his ass, boy. He was showing the fuck off. That humility, yo. Life is gonna humble your ass. Either you can be humble, or life will humble you.
Timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Life humbled his ass up real quick. That was crazy.
Man complete. It's Hamler. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
Right, and I meant to tell him that.
Post office making bank.
Fourth quarter, they got it done.
And there's always a lot
Well,
of
he was
pressure
making
on a
bank for
fourth
about
down
2-3
call.
weeks.
Doesn't matter the distance, stuff to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his
This how
tight
you
end.
know.
And he'll be taken
This how
down,
you
but not
know
before he works it past
that
the
it was
50.
karma.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
How crazy is it
Just
that
one word keeps coming to mind
he
from
hit a
watching them this
U-turn
afternoon, and that's
on a
impressive.
street you're
They've
not
been
supposed to hit a
impressive from the
U-turn
opening
on,
kickoff.
and a nigga crashed into the back of his fucking post office truck, yo. Oh, that's what
So now
happened?
first and 10 in Chiefs territory
Lord.
at the 48-yard line.
I'm not.
Again, Jackson.
Oh, I thought the car hit him.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the
I already say because somebody hit you.
something to build on.
Right, you
You
good.
can get out of that.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, facts.
Running out of the gun with Dixon. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. And let's
Definitely
close
not
this one out.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Give the sack to Jerome Baker.
She must have put him to sleep.
On third down, here's Dixon. And they will stop him short.
Y'all see my Denver Nuggets,
No
though?
first down. 9 yards on the carry there, but it'll be fourth
Everybody,
down.
nigga. Whoever go, whoever go against them niggas is gonna lose. Come on, guys.
And he's going to have a first
In the
down.
regular season or the
Gets this one to the
playoffs?
17-yard
You know the deal.
line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running
Of course not, nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, they love the idea to take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Trying to pound it in with Dixon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember.
You said that, nigga. You know damn well I don't watch no fucking basketball. I can't name 2 niggas that play for the Nuggets, yo. No bullshit. I can name 3 niggas in the history of the Denver Nuggets. I can name 3 niggas who played for them. J.R. Smith, Iverson, Melo. Oh, 4. J.R. Smith, Melo, Iverson, and Jokic. And that's it. I couldn't even give you a top 5.
Chauncey Billups.
Oh yeah, he did play for them niggas. Yep.
Brandon McManus for Denver.
We got a couple people. We got a couple people.
After the touchdown, here's McManus.
But you know the crazy shit? I'm a devoted Nuggets fan, my nigga.
Taking it at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Lord.
KC's offense ready to take over.
So do you watch football?
Yeah, I love football. The reason why I became a Nuggets fan was because they drafted Carmelo, and he from here, so that's why I became a Nuggets fan. And the other reason why is because I ain't never met a nigga who was a Nuggets fan before. So I figured somebody got to cheer for them niggas. And that's when I came in, bro.
This game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate.
But I fucked with them though when they had JR, Kenyon Martin and shit. Had some thug ass niggas, Denver Thuggets.
Throw on the quick slant going to be complete, and he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
My man said you don't watch football.
It's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column, but as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over.
Oh, you need a link, Kyle? You need a link to the game?
Points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Mahomes firing complete. And he'll be brought down. It looks
Movies,
like
TV show, all that shit.
10 more yards. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Second and inches. At the 40.
Now it's Mahomes again. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more.
Yeah, no questions.
They've had good success. 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. Oh, he sheds himself free. The 20.
Oh, you want McGregor to win?
They do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
I was just looking at Adrian Bro in a fight.
That sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
This was over.
Throwing now is
He
Mahomes.
can't fight.
Being chased out left.
I know, yo. Adrian Broner, man. He make Mayweather look bad.
He's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield.
He signed with
Mayweather. It was time to make a break for
he
it.
can't fight at all. But
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got.
I should have went pro.
Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Point after, right down the middle.
Yo.
As they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Yo, if y'all got,
Out there just putting shit down.
if y'all got Showtime or the Showtime Hulu thing, check out the Hector Camacho story, the documentary. That shit was real good, y'all.
Here's the Denver offense
That
now
nigga
as
was
they get set to
Hector
take
Camacho.
over here.
He one of the best boxers
The outcome
ever.
of
He
this
a
one,
flyweight
we know
boxer
who's
from
gonna
Brooklyn.
win.
I mean
It's just
from
window dressing at this point. Got me
Spanish
thinking,
Harlem.
what's the biggest
Spanish
blowout
Harlem.
that you've been a part of as a
That
player,
nigga was coked up.
broadcaster?
He was whooping niggas' asses though.
Because when I think blowout,
But you won every game as a player.
no. I think about being blown out. And no one
Yeah, it was
wants to
back
go
in the
back to
80s.
those
That's all them
memories,
niggas
but,
did.
You know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL,
Crazy.
in the 2017
Len Bias died
season,
like that
I saw
before
one
he
of
got
those
drafted.
change of the guard games where a
Len
team
Bias would have been better than Joy.
Nigga had a cocaine party and
kicked
shit.
around a team who had been winning the division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck.
He'd have been better than Joy.
As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going
Yep,
on.
that's what
out
niggas
there
say,
and
yep.
how it all happened.
Well, obviously,
shit.
that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Ah, yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams
You talking
turned
about
it
a
around
pure
from the
dog?
first one and blew out the Seahawks.
Solid gain of 18
The 3 or the
yards
4?
and a Denver first down. They'll
Pure
try to run
dog,
some
man.
clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Pure dog.
7
Like,
yards
then you gotta
off
think
the
about
clock there, and it'll leave them with a
Jordan
second
came in the
and
league
3.
skinny, little. He was already, muscled up. Yeah, like he out there just getting a buck.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Give
Yeah,
him 14 on that one and a
40
first down.
definitely would have been a problem. The night he got drafted, OD
Here's Dixon. Down right around the 25.
Celtics, I believe.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out
Hey,
who's
yo,
the tough guy,
Kyle.
right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a
Tell me
3-yard
why my
run,
man Dre
but from
got
both sides,
Justin
they had to
Herbert
walk
on the
away from that
bench.
field like, okay,
But he's
I
starting
can
to
stand
Eric
up when
King.
the going gets tough in here.
Got his man complete over the middle.
You know
It's
the
Black.
Eric King from
And they
Miami.
do get him down, but not before he's
I
able
don't
to
know
slip
whether
it
I'm being
inside
honest
the
with you.
5-yard line. A good pickup
Yeah,
there,
quarterback.
21 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now it's Dixon. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left.
Oh, you talking about college? Oh, this is college football? I'm thinking you talking about like Miami, like the Dolphins. That's why I'm like, who the fuck is that?
And he will get into the end zone. It's
I don't know. I probably watched him. I probably seen him before. His name
Is it okay if I bring
doesn't sound familiar,
just
but
to never call it
pick for Houston though.
Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go
I
out.
probably definitely seen
They
him
were
before.
fighting
Cause
so
I
hard to stay
dabble
in
into
there.
the
They
U
knew they had to stop
every
them
once in
on
a
that
while.
drive, but when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You can see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
I've been watching a lot of basketball
This
lately,
one was
though.
over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A good
I
time
have.
that time as
I've been
they
watching a
go
lot of
9
G
plays
League
in
though.
all. And it
Not
culminates
gonna
in
lie
a
to you. I've
touchdown
been watching
by the
more G League than the
Broncos.
NBA. Gary Payton. You got a couple of hoopers in the G League though. I can't lie to you.
After the touchdown, here's
Like,
McManus
G
now
League,
to kick it away.
I don't know what it is, but it's just like in the
Very
G
short
League,
kick. This will be taken
it's
by
like
one
you
of
got
the
more
defense.
freedom
They're gonna take
out there.
this up close to the 40,
They ain't really got to
so
play
really
into a
good
system and
starting
run
field
plays and shit.
position.
Like, they got more freedom out there to just go out there and get a bucket. That's why I like it. I like to watch. I like to watch. I don't like systematic basketball.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Final score. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Denver, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they come back to the pack a bit as their record falls to 7-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.